think we'll start anhydrous tomorrow.
live, so.
We got us on the stick already.
Future me. Can I say something? Future me.
Went in with his
I
lamb.
forget to turn it off.
He's killed. Nine distilled.
We're on. I'll tell them.
Police officer. Didn't kill the police officer.
No, I mean, they did kill two.
They.
More than a doorless stand. I noticed that.
I'm the new girl. I just started today.
The hospitality, man, it's
Slacking.
it's okay.
I think you need to go to a 3-day seminar on how to do this. Yeah, because I don't have any candy in my house. Kids got bombarded yesterday.
Nobody's patient, nobody has understanding, nobody wants to consider somebody else may have a valid opinion. You know, we're just a nation, I don't like what you do.
I got
I'm going out
candy.
here and shoot all these people.
We were up in Fort Wayne at his parents' house.
Oh, yeah.
That's a long drive.
It was actually busy.
Yeah.
Coming home, traffic was,
Time to come home.
That's why they're asking anybody that
probably about
sees a B and B that's gonna be a party house, notify the authorities.
right in there, and it was
Yeah.
Might have passed my son going the other way on 69. He drove up to Ball State for the first time.
it's
Yeah.
I just hate 465 and getting on 69 there.
oh yeah,
Nobody's responsible.
especially now with all the
You
construction
go crazy, I'm.
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, that's because they've narrowed 465 in preparation for widening it for when it's gonna tie into 69 further west. Although traffic at like 1 in the morning from Indy to here, awesome. I made good time one Saturday morning.
When my kids went to Ball State, I always made them, if I would have to pick them up, I would always tell them that last class on Fridays would always have to end at like noon,
Yeah.
because we would have to have lunch. And then we would always have to hit 465 by 2 o'clock,
Yeah,
because then traffic wouldn't
Be
be
as
that
bad,
Because
yeah.
anything after 2 o'clock, it would be
mm-hmm,
so backed up, we had to hit Burnsville by 3.
oh yeah.
Now it's just
It's,
65.
it's a racetrack now. I mean, I've saw people doing the stuff they do on 465 on Washington Street yesterday. I'm like, this is, as in Indy, Washington Street, not here. Weaving in, and I'm like,
Have they opened the 70, 65? Has it completely reopened?
no, I think 70's open all the way through town now, but 65 to 70 is not. I mean,
It's a big part also.
yes.
All the semis have to be on the outside.
Yep.
That's when it got bad.
What are you talking about?
Indianapolis traffic.
Don't go there.
Shut down.
Oh, I grew up there, so
Oh, you did? Where'd you grow up at?
east side.
Oh. I went to Princeton
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
and buddies for Easter.
Yeah.
Had a marvelous time.
Well, good.
How was your Easter?
It was good. The mics are live, but my Easter was great. My nephew, he's 2, so I got to see him Easter egg hunt, and then he realized the eggs opened, and then so all collecting of eggs immediately stopped to open every single one. So
That he had.
he had priorities, but he had fun. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Well, Lee and Marcia got granddaughter, year and a half. She's still pretty dutchy. And
Yeah.
Easter egg hunt was good. Kite flying was good.
Oh, you got to go kite flying. Nice.
Well, they've got several grandkids. But the little one, she demands attention, and she got it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay.
Okay, now, on some of the egg programs,
Uh-huh.
I've seen they're talking about a cover crop with sorghum
Okay.
and a cash income from it for renewable diesel.
Interesting. Well, if you want to know about growing sorghum, they're doing that down at SciPac. They were growing it last year,
Well,
and that's,
Does it on everything else, and just,
but they were growing it for forage for cattle. But, yeah. Let me look into that for you.
Do the voodoo that you do
Sorghum
so well.
for
just question.
Which I said that last week, walking out of NAPA. They had to get another fitting for me to make a hose, and I went, well, I'll go run some errands at the voodoo that I do so well. And so the first comment was, Hedy Lamar? I went and turned around and I said, no, Hedley. So then there was 8, maybe 10 people in there. Everybody
Yeah.
had to follow up with one of their favorite joke from Blazing Saddles.
That's a good one.
And I say that, yes,
We didn't have anything either for the kids to.
equal opportunity offender.
Yes,
They
it
offended
was.
everybody, and of course, Mel Brooks is Jewish, and he did not spare the Jewish population at all.
Nope, he did great. Anything Mel Brooks is right up my alley.
Young Frankenstein. Now, Life of Brian, I don't know that was.
Those cows at the stockyard.
That's why he says
The things that he did back then, he couldn't do today. Spaceballs, yeah, I like Spaceballs, but it was.
That's a classic that I'll stop and watch whenever I see it flicking up.
Spaceballs?
Yeah.
Well, John Candy just kept you in stitches the whole movie.
Sir, how are you today?
I am great.
You? Better than most, worse than a few.
There we
Give
go.
me some money, buy my dinner. I won't.
No, they know exactly where to go. They go down the street and they know if they go around the corner.
Why is that? I'll buy your dinner, okay? You know.
Oh, no, it's not like that.
Why do I need to buy you dinner?
Because I won't touch you then. You won't turn to shit.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have too much tonight. I had to even look up where the road was. I have never been on that road, I don't think.
I bet on that road.
leadership.
That is all on Arena. Today I spent setting up for our bull test on Wednesday for the Beef Cattle Association.
Still having out there at Whaley's?
Are you in a
No,
hurry
we're
or
having
what?
it in the show arena on Wednesday.
I hope.
Yes.
Maybe I'll.
So this is the first time that's ever happened?
No. Well, the first time for me, but no, they used to do it there, apparently.
Go down Whaley's, they used to way, but they
Now,
used to.
what's the road that backs up to it?
Yeah, we had to build our own panels today. It was fun.
This one right up here. No, this one. Deck, South Deck Road. It said something to John and he thought he had been on the, is, all the,
I don't know, I haven't had a check, I
all the
haven't had a
Thomases
chance
live
to
on Deck
ask
Road.
Rena. We were working on other things.
Church and Barnett Road there at the corner, I thought.
Okay. Well, John may have never been on this road. I had to look it up.
On south.
Yeah. South out of Paragon and off into the wilderness.
I have friends out there, so I've been around all those roads.
That's it. All right, I'd like to welcome everyone to our April 10th Plan Commission meeting. The chair recognizes a quorum. Everyone please stand and we'll say pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is approval of minutes. Has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes? Are there any correction or additions to the minutes?
Having read the minutes, I would move that we approve them as sent.
Mr. Rumbaugh approves to approve them as sent. Do we have a
I
second?
second.
Boy, seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next on our agenda is approval of agenda. Any additions or corrections to the agenda? If not, I'll call for a motion. Oh, yeah, we do. That's right.
On ours, we have, it says Washington Township for the minor plat MIP 2304. It's supposed to be Baker. It's
Actually,
correct
Baker.
on everything else in the paperwork. It was just our
We
agenda.
just need to correct our agenda to that. Any other additions or corrections? I'll call for a motion to approve the agenda with the correction.
So moved.
Second.
Second, Kenny seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. We'll move on to new business. Public hearing on a minor plat petition MIP 2304. Brian Haggard with V3 Companies on the behalf of Levi Holdings and Investment LLC is requesting a two-lot minor plat on a 7.6 acre located at 8230 West Paddock on Pocket Hollow Road in Baker Township. Mr. Haggard, state your name and your address, please.
Good evening. Brian Haggard with V3 Companies at 171 North Main here in Martinsville. And we have a two-lot minor plat, as explained in your handout. I think it's on the last page there. It's largely a wooded tract. It's got an existing residence and some outbuildings on it, which the ones around the house were placed on Lot 1. And there's just a few outbuildings, or two outbuildings, I believe, on Lot 2. The purpose of the division is so the current owner, Randy Blankenship with Levi Holdings and Investments, could sell the property with the house off whenever he so chooses. That's the general gist of the purpose of the plat. Does anybody have questions?
Yes, ingress, egress goes to the house behind it, the joiner.
I believe when this was split off, it was split into 3 tracts. It was 30-some acres, I believe, north of Pocket Hollow Road, and the owners reserved an easement along that west line where the gravel drive is. And it was part of that original transaction, I believe. It shows up in our deed just as a 15 feet off the west side of the property.
Is Lot 2 planning on using that drive, or?
It's the access back to Lot 2 is the gravel drive that's generally within that easement. But I believe that the purpose of the easement is for the adjoiners to the west to have access to that drive.
Any other questions for Mr. Haggard? No, no questions? No. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have no one else signed up in favor of and no one against. So we'll go close the public portion of the hearing. Miss, do we have any tech reports, anything you need to discuss? Nope, we're good with that? Do what? Yep. All right, we'll move forward. Any discussion? If not, I'll call for a motion.
I'll make the motion that we approve petition MIP-23-04.
We have a second?
Second.
Mr. Hill seconds. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Mark, you have anything as attorney report? No? Well, that's all we have on our agenda. Our next meeting is May 8th. I'll call for a motion to adjourn. Mr. Hill makes a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Michelle seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.
You did the second?
I did.
Is this a record? Is this a record, open, closed, and out the door?
It's quite nice.
I think we had two
I don't know.
items of business, though. You only had one.
It doesn't matter.
You only had one.
Talk about, I mean, I've
I'm
been
the one that made it go long because I asked two
sitting here
questions.
for 15 minutes.